Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to KingSpade channel. So I wanted to make another Thanatos tower guide video as soon as it is available in the game, but I was so caught up with the gunslinger job class and I had to make more videos about that. Now I can finally make a new Thanatos video guide. So in the previous Thanatos video that I made, it was reference to the Taiwan server gameplay. At the time the video is made, it is just a few days after the Thanatos tower was available in the Taiwan server. Only the whale can do it. They can easily burst down the boss Thanatos in just minutes, making it seem easy at the last stage. But it is clear now we have the Thanatos tower in the SAA server, the third or the last stage is not that easy at all. So I recently finished the instance run with my guildmates. They had successfully cleared the Thanatos tower instance every time, and some of you also given tips for the last stage. So this is video guide to clear the Thanatos tower, especially for the last stage. I want to make this a comprehensive guide for the instance, so I'm going to start from the beginning. If you just want to know the third stage mechanic, you can jump to the video timeline for the third stage. Now I had lowered the game resolution in this video as it get quite laggy with all the skill effects, so the video quality might not be that good, but I hope it will do. Alright, as I mentioned in the previous Thanatos video, there are 3 stages in the instance. In the first stage, all players are placed in a room with Thanatos and 4 of its materialized emotions: Desperado, Mero, Dolor, and Odium, which I will refer to as monsters. In the first stage, first step, bring only 1 monsters each to the 2 circles placed at the top and the bottom of the room. Once each of the monsters are inside of the circle, the door on the left and on the right side of the room will be open. Step 2. Lure out the other 2 monsters that is not in the circle to the outside of the room to kill them. Important thing that you should take note at this time: 1. The monster can only be killed when they are outside the room. It cannot be killed when they are inside the room with Thanatos. 2nd, the monsters cannot be near to each other. They will heal each other if they are close and linked together. So what you need to do is, the best way is to lure them separately, each one to the opposing door, 1 at the right side and 1 at the left side. If they are lured together at the same door, try separate them so they are not linked together and heal. Then you can kill them. When the monster is dead, it will drop a key. I will refer this to the key. Get the key and bring it to the matching totem color inside the room. Important thing to take note: the red and orange color can be hard to differentiate for some players, so the best way is to look at the symbol of the key and bring it to the matching totem symbol. Step 4. When at least one of the keys is correctly placed on the matching totem, the door on the left and the right side will be permanently open. Now lure the remaining 2 monsters to outside of the room to kill it. Place at least 3 keys to the matching totem will clear the first stage. Alright, now here is a useful tips for the first stage. 1. The fire monster Desperado is the most hurtful monster of all of the 4. So to make sure your party's survivability, do not hold him at the circle. He can easily kill the squishy members, so use other monster for the circle instead. Lure the fire monster out and kill him quickly can increase your party chances on clearing the first stage. 2. The totem activation after submitted with the key has its duration. If the team are taking too long to kill the monsters, the totem will be deactivated, and you need to submit the key to the totem again to activate it. So to clear the first stage, hold on to the key first after killing the monsters. Do not submit it to the totem directly. After all of the monsters are killed, then you can proceed to submit the other 2 keys together so that the totem can be activated about at the same time and instantly clear the first stage. After successfully clearing the first stage, now your team will enter the second stage. For second stage, the mechanic is the same. You need to find the key and match it with the right totem, but this time the monsters are at the outside of the room. So step 1. Self-assign at least 1 person each to kill the 4 Medusa guards positioned at the 4 doors around the room. Killing the Medusa guard will open the door, so make sure there are at least 4 players at the 4 guards at the door at all times to kill it to open the door for members to easily go in and out of the room. Step 2. Assign at least one thick archbishop to tank Thanatos. In second stage, the Thanatos will start to attack players. Assign at least one thick archbishop to tank Thanatos to aggro it so it do not attack other players. Archbishop is preferable as they can heal themselves and sustain the damage from being killed. Step 3. All of the other players should find the monsters outside of the room, kill it, get a key and summon it to the matching totem. The important thing in second stage: 1. I noticed that there will be 4 totems in second stage, but each totem will appear one after another after you submit the matching key to the totem. So 2. Hold on to your key if the matching totem is not out yet, or there is no matching totem to the key, so you may need to submit it when the totem comes out. 3. Get the key and submit to the totem as fast as possible. As I said earlier, the totem activation has time duration. It will be deactivated after some time, so you need to submit all 4 keys while they are still activated. But if your team can't get it done quickly, the previous tips can be applied. Hold on to the key once you get it. Hold all of the keys. After your team have all of the keys, your team can then proceed to submit the key together. And 4. You should always be aware of the poison debuff stacks. You will be inflicted with this poison debuff once you are outside of the room. If it stacks to 20, it can instantly kill you. To release the debuff, you should go back inside the room and wait for the debuff to be removed. And lastly, step 4. After all of the totems are activated, Thanatos then can be killed. All players should attack Thanatos, kill it, and you will clear stage 2. Next, the final stage, stage 3. This is the hardest part. Many players spend hours in this stage to clear the instance, so I would like to further separate this stage into 2 parts. The first part, take down Thanatos' HP to 90% and he will cast the Violet Field skill. The best position you should be at this time is at the top left or at the bottom right of the map, as this area is not affected by the skill damage. After that, he will cast the Red Line skill. At first, we all thought that we should cut the line that link the players by crossing it over to and forth in attempt to cut it, but my guild found that it can be easily break if the 2 link players stay close to each other. If the red line is not break, Thanatos will heal 5 lines of HP, so it is crucial that your team to break it, otherwise Thanatos will keep healing himself. And after that, Thanatos will cast another skill, the Lightning Wave skill. This by far is the hardest skill to predict. It should have a pattern, but at this point I think the skill damage area is just unpredictable. There is also no way to locate where the skill will strike. I often do not know where to stand when the skill is casted. I'm just hoping that I'm not at a skill damage area. To counter this, it is best to pin Thanatos at the top wall for 2 reasons. 1, so that Thanatos do not jump around the huge map, and 2, so that the players do not have to run after Thanatos and risk of being struck by the skill. At Thanatos 87% HP, 2 totems will appear in the room. It is now the time to find the key and submit it to the matching totem. The key will be dropped by the monsters at each right side and left side of the room. There are 2 keys that you need, the red one and the purple or violet one. The red key will be dropped by the monsters at the right room. The violet key will be dropped by the monsters at the left room. Assign just at least 2 strong players, one on each on the left and on the right room, that can easily kill the monsters, and at least another 2 to kill the Medusa guard to open the door so that the players can come into the center room. After the 2 players got a key, do not submit it to the totem just yet. What your team should do is to reset the 3rd stage by letting Thanatos wipe out the entire team members. Now this is the second part of the 3rd stage. The key will not disappear even if the instance is reset. The players who got the key will still have the key after it is reset. Why you want to reset the instance? It is for 2 reasons. 1, to reset the members' resurrection chances. As you already probably know, in Illusion Trial instance, you can only be resurrected 2 times for each stage. So resetting the instance will help the team members to have a new start. Your your team will have a lot more players to kill Thanatos at the second part, and 2. So that you can kill Thanatos as quickly as possible. As you drag the fight with Thanatos, he will cast more red lines and it will be harder to break, and it will heal himself more, making it harder and harder to kill if the fight is prolonged. So by resetting the instance, your team can submit the key to the matching totem in about instantly and proceed to take down the Thanatos as fast as possible. So in the second part, just do like in the first part. After the totem come out, the players with the key should quickly submit it to the totem and join the fight, which during all of this, the fight should be happening at the top of the map, pinning Thanatos at the top wall so he does not run around the map, making it easier for the team to hit it. And if he went back to the middle to cast the violet field, remember to bring him back to the top wall so everyone can hit him. And also just hoping that the lightning wave skill does not hit you at the top map. With practice, you and your team can clear the Thanatos Tower Illusion Trial instance. Alright, I hope this video helped. Here is a full run for the third stage using the method that I just explained. That's it for this video. This time video shoutout goes to... Thank you for always supporting me on this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.